A package redesign, it can be tricky. When I think of a project like this, I think of many variables, but I think the top three have to be: first, you have to think, can I make a difference? Can I make it better? Second, is it worth it? Would it be a big enough difference to be worth it? And third, how are you going to do it? How will you make it better? Old Spice. I've never thought this brand needed a redesign, but I thought it would be fun to put my own spin on their already good ideas. Not only that, but I was able to create from scratch a package for one of their products. I had a lot of fun making the instructions for this product and placing them on the package. I also wanted to make it fun because of the contents on the back. I figured they needed to be the same. The contains on the back is all theirs. That is on the back of all their products. It already exists. I found it to be freaking awesome, so I had to leave it the way it was. Majority, if not all, of the Old Spice products are this great red and gray color. I personally think that they go great together, and so I wanted to keep them the same so you knew it was an Old Spice product. For the checkered layout look, I tried to show some depth and dimension to it to make it seem more interesting, while also maintaining the same red and gray colors. So they tied back to the Old Spice colors. Ancient Harvest quinoa spaghetti. I had a lot of fun with this project, not only because it was my first full-out package redesign, but because it was something that I buy, I use, and I've always thought for a long time that the box needs a redesign. it looks old-fashioned, and it, like the first design they came up with, it just stuck with it for this whole time. It needed some revamping, something to make it new and more exciting, something that someone would buy it, not just pass by and be like, oh, that looks old. I had a lot of fun and a lot of ideas for how I wanted the package to look, but not many for how I wanted the package to be structurally. I had this crazy idea to split the box in two, have two sides. Having these two sides would allow the user to only use half. They wouldn't need to open the full box and then close it somehow and maybe keep it sealed. The reason for this design is me and my wife only eat half the box when we make pasta, so I wanted to make the box accessible to those who use only half the box but still want to keep the other half sealed. Coming up with a die line for this box was incredibly difficult because you have to think of how each box will function on its own and how it will come together as a whole. Now, the nonprofit. The company I chose was Rescue Her. This is an organization that helps teens, girls and boys, that have gotten mixed up or caught up in the world of sex slavery. And this is not like other countries. This is here in America, mainly here in Texas. This organization has come up with these different ways to raise money, and the 5K was actually one of their ideas. So I took this event and made it into a product, something that someone could see on a shelf and choose to help out for a good cause. Now, inside the bottle, there are ways to help out if they don't want to do the run. There's a donation card, and there are some more ways to get information if you or the audience that or user that picks up the item wants to help out in other ways besides maybe running the 5K, or they want to volunteer, or they just want to donate money. All that information is inside the box.